A very good evening to you and welcome along to the beautiful Armada Hotel right here in Spanish Point. It's part of the Willie Clancy Week. My name is Trudi Lalor and for the next couple of hours we're going to keep on keeping it country. We want to first of all take this time to thank our Minister Catherine Martin along with the Department of Tourism, Culture, Arts, Gaeltacht, Sport and Media for making tonight's night happen. It's going to be an incredible night. We miss you here live with us, but we know you're at home. You're out in your garden, you're out celebrating. We want you to dance, we want you to have fun, and we know you're going to enjoy the country music show tonight. So let me see you up at home, let me get the hands clapping, want to hear the feet stamping. We're going to kick off with a great song called Thinking About Things We Used to Do. Here we go! Woo! Holding hands and laughing. I'm thinking about the things we used to do. What am I thinking about? Thinking about things
like walking the park,
things
like kissing the dog,
things
like sailboat ride.
What about that night we cried? Oh, things like a lover's vow, things that we don't do now. Thinking about the things we used to do. Let's hear it all. And we are here in the beautiful Armada Hotel right here in Spanish Point. If you haven't been here, you got to get your way over here because it's absolutely stunning. And we are delighted to be here doing a live stream tonight in aid of course, the Willie Clancy Week. We have been here several times, the boys and myself, and the guest artists that are coming on a little bit later on as well. So it's great to be here tonight. We want to keep the dancing going. This is a song that we brought out on our last album, and it's a song that you know, and I hope you're going to sing along with me at home as well. One called Old Friends Are Best. Old friends are best. That's what the old folks say when put to the test. Old friends are best. They'll stand by you come what may. Old friends are best. Thank you so much indeed. Thank you. We're having a fantastic night here and we're going to keep it nice and lively for you. This is a track that we had the pleasure of doing over in Nashville in Tennessee some years ago. So keep those dancing, clapping, and let's hear you singing along with this one. I've got a never-ending love for you. From now on, that's all I want to do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd have a never-ending love for you. After all this time of being alone, we can love one another, feel for each other from now on. Feels so good I can hardly stand this never-ending love for you. From now on, that's all I want to do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd have a never-ending love for you. Here we go. After all this time of being alone, we can love one another, feel for each other from now on. Feels so good I can hardly stand this never-ending love for you. Let's see the hands in the air. From now on, that's all I want. And let me hear you stamp the feet. From the first time we met, I knew I'd have a never-ending love for you. I've got a never-ending love for you. From now on, that's all I want to do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd have a never-ending love for you. I'd have a never-ending love for you. I'd sing my never-ending song of love for you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, it's great to be here tonight. And we're going to bring on the first of our special guests on this very, very special night. Now, this man is an incredible person. I've gotten to know him over the last number of years. You will know him because singers like Daniel O'Donnell have recorded his songs, Foster and Allen, Brendan Shine. He has numerous number ones with so many of Ireland's top country and Irish artists. He's one of your own here from County Clare. And what's lovely about this, I've only learned this evening since I arrived in the Armada Hotel, is he was one of the very, very first entertainers to perform here back in 1971. He'll love me now for sharing that with you. Okay, will you please put your hands together, give it up, no matter where you are in the world, to the incredible singer-songwriter, the legend that is PJ Murrihy!
Thank you very much indeed, and thanks, Trudi, for that great introduction. Trudi's more than good. She has a program on KIP FM every Sunday. She plays everybody, and we're all indebted to Trudi. Thank you very much indeed. Fabulous singer as well, of course. I'll start with a song that I wrote a few years ago called The Plains of Old Kildare, and I'm hoping that Kildare might win the All-Ireland one of the years and give it a bit of a lift. We'll see what happens. The cornfields, they gently sway in the summer wind so fair. The chorus of the singing birds is ringing everywhere. If only you were here with me to view those scenes so rare. Did you ever think of coming back to the plains of old Kildare? And I wondered someone your gentle love to share? Or is your heart still pining for the plains of old Kildare? I'd love to stroll once more with you where Bridget spread her shawl and built that ancient chapel 'neath the oak trees proud and tall. Through Naas, Kilcullen and Athy, Maynooth and Sallins too. In Kildare the hand of friendship always welcomes you. And I wonder, did you find someone your gentle love to share? Or is your heart still pining for the place of old Kildare? The green fields of the Curragh are majestic in the dawn. Old Monasterevin, Ballymore, where I was born. Those round towers and high crosses and the gentle folk who care, and the lily white outshining light in the plains of old Kildare. And I wonder, did you find someone your gentle love to share? Or is your heart still pining for the plains of old Kildare? Or is your heart still pining for the plains of old Kildare? Thank you very much indeed. Thanks, lads. Trudi mentioned earlier on that I was in the Armada for a long, long time, and that's very, very true. I used to play with the Bannermen here, and I always got on great with the Burke family. Indeed, June and Claire are, of course, all the Burkes are here. And I don't know if I'll be playing here anymore because this is the first time my audience is down to 3. So we'll see how it goes anyway. But in the meantime, here's a song written by Kevin Sheeran. One of the most popular songs, I'm glad to say, that I sing. And it's called My Father's House, and it's in the key of G. The gable wall is all that's left now. The old thatched cottage has fallen down. I dry my eyes as I fondly remember days of long ago when I was young. In my father's house we were poor but rich in love. No TV, but music there was plenty of. And my mama hummed old melodies and we all sang along. In my father's house when I was young. Come the time when I am older and my own children are reared and gone. I wonder then, will they fondly remember days of long ago the door. A friendly word, weary travellers there was a welcome for. And at night time neighbours rambled in and might stay till 12 or 1 in my father's house when I was young. Well, the years have passed and times are changing. The rambling house is almost gone, but still I hear the laughter of children, just like long ago when I was young. And in my father's house we were poor but rich in love. No TV, but good times there were plenty of. And we made the best of what we had and sang a happy song. In my father's house when I was young. In my father's house when I was young. Thank you very much indeed. My father's house. Great song it is. Well, this next song is about a young fella from, I think he was from Kilmaley or that area. He was in the First World War, and he didn't like a bit of it when the fighting started and all that. So he said he'd write home to his mother, and all the mother had was a pig, and she was a widow woman. So he said, will you sell the pig and bail me out? So the mother wrote back, and she said, pig dead, soldier on. So that's how the song came about. There lived a widow in our town. Her name was Mary Ellen Brown. Every year that the good Lord sent, she'd rear a pig to pay the rent. She had one son, her only hope, but he wouldn't kick snow off her robe. He'd rarely rise before 10:30, the talk of the town of Elfen. Well, the army then she made him join, and they sent him to a foreign clime. And as the bombs fell all around, like a duck in thunder he'd be found. No one cared or gave a damn for the broken-hearted Irishman. So he wrote a letter home one day to his mother. He did say, sell the pig and bail me out. I miss the bingo and the stout. But she wrote back and said, dear John, the pig is dead, now soldier on. Well, life was tough in the desert sand. How he longed for Ireland. So once more he took his pen and asked his mother once again to sell the pig and bail me out. I miss the bingo and the stout. But she wrote back and said, dear John, the pig is dead, now soldier on. Well, Mrs. Brown, 'twas plain to tell, would not give in that pig to sell, and saved his bacon many a time, saying he won't bail out that son of mine. Let every hen scratch for itself was her reply to his request. Mother never changed her song, the pig is dead, soldier on. Sell the pig and bail me out. I miss the bingo and the stout. But she wrote back and said, dear John, the pig is dead, now soldier on. Sell the pig and bail me out. I miss the bingo and the stout. But she wrote back and said, dear John, the pig is dead, now soldier on. The pig his day like a soldier on. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm sure she's one of the few mothers who didn't give in to her son. Anyway, I've been, like I said earlier on, I've been in the Armada for many, many years. And some songs are more popular, of course, than others. But this is a local song, and there's hardly a night but I sing it. And for whatever reason, the air that catches people, I think, as well. It was written by a woman down the road called Kathleen Hayes McCreevy, and the song is called Lovely Old Mill Town. Take my pen to write a verse or two, and as I leave to cross the sea, I'll bid a last adieu. Our slender boat is now afloat, and the while we're sailing down. And as I leave, my heart doth grieve a lovely old mill town. Could I but see old Spanish Point, or endless diamonds plain, Mount Callan Hill, where oft I've been to join the old refrain. Her mountainside I roamed with pride and plenty of renown. And I've been there at many a fair in lovely old mill town. Many nights I've spent in sweet content with lads and lassies gay, and songs were sung by old and young before I went away. America lies far away and Philadelphia town, but I'll not forget all the friends I left in lovely old mill town. So fare thee well to hill and dell, and to my comrades fair, and thrice farewell to my own dear girl I left in County Clare. St. Patrick's Day, though far away, the shamrock I will drown, and I'll think of thee, Macree, and lovely old mill town. Yes, I'll think of thee, Macree, and lovely old mill town. Thanks indeed, and thanks. I'd like to thank the people concerned here, Liam and all the sound people. That's a lovely sound, and thank you very much. And of course, not to talk of the Ryan Turner Band, who are always fabulous. Thanks very much, lads. Indeed, yeah. And there's a few people listening in that I'd like to say hello to, and that is Mary Morrissey and her husband Joe. Well, she's Mary Flanagan now, but she's always listening in Canada. And Rose and her husband are listening in as well in Kildare. So is Oliver O'Hanlon. I'm sure there are lots of other people listening in as well. But I'd like to once again to thank the Burke family, because, like I said, I'm here a lifetime, and I'm still here, thanks be to God, and it's great. And thank you very much, Claire, and all your family, the Burkes, indeed. And I'll finish with one called Oh Susanna. It's a good old sing-along number, and thank you very much indeed. With a banjo on my knee, I'm going to Louisiana, my true love for to see. It rained all night the day I left, the weather it was dry, and the sun so hot I froze to death. Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me, for I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Well, I had a dream the other night when everything was still. I thought I saw Susanna, she was coming down the hill. The buckwheat cake was in her mouth, a teardrop in her eye. Said I'm coming from the south, Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me, for I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Soon I'll be in New Orleans, then I'll look around, and when I find Susanna, I'll fall upon the ground. But if I do not find her, I will surely die. And when I'm dead and buried, Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me, for I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me, for I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yep. PJ, that was absolutely incredible. Well done, PJ.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Trudi. Thank
We're
you very
here
much.
at the Willie Clancy Week. Of course, you're no
Yes.
stranger to it. All over the world, people have heard the name, the Willie Clancy name, and the festival here at the
Yes.
Armada Hotel in Spanish Point. But for people who don't know who Willie Clancy was, will you tell us a little bit about him?
Well,
PJ?
Willie Clancy was born just outside Milltown, Ballymena, in a lovely little cottage. And he was, of course, one of Ireland's foremost pipers. And when it wasn't popular to keep the music going, Willie was one of the people who, of course, did. He was highly influenced by a blind piper called Garrett Barry, who used to live in Ina. But Willie was a household name for many, many years and brought people from all over the world, as I said. But when he passed away, all the people of Milltown decided they'd run a festival in his honour. And that was I think it was 1973, the man died. And it's still going very, very strong today. And he's influenced, you see that how well traditional music has flourished over the years, and a lot of it is due to Willie Clancy and people like Willie indeed, yeah.
And I know next year, PJ, of course, the crowds that come here every year, just thousands and thousands of people from all over the world, and I know you're looking forward to it again next year. This year is a little bit different, but what an incredible set you're after doing, PJ.
Well, I did something anyway after coming up, yeah.
Beautiful.
But, but I tell you, the Burks,
Yeah.
they have a new cocktail. They have new cocktails invented here in the last couple of months. And I've called them after titles of my songs, which is very flattering.
Very good.
Yeah. I don't know whether it'll put off people or what will do, but anyway, yeah, and I'm delighted. I want to thank them for that as well, yeah.
Well, we have to try one of those maybe a little bit later on. But for now, PJ, will you do one more song for everybody tuned in all over the world here tonight?
Well, I'd be delighted to do another one, yes. Why wouldn't I?
PJ Murrihy, ladies and gentlemen.
When I'm stuck, I write an odd song myself. I write it for different people, as you said earlier on. But this song came about because I was listening to Mick Flavin talking on the radio one day, and he was asked how were the gigs going, and he said most of them are great. He said, but there's an odd one, and you'd be better off sitting at home drawing little men in the ashes. And as my wife Mary actually heard it, and she said to me, there's the title of a song there, and I asked Declan Nerney had he ever heard that expression, because we hadn't it down in Clare. And Declan said it was rampant up around himself. So anyway, here's a song called Drawn, Little Men in the Ashes. There's a man down the road in a neat boat, thinking of hitting for London. He's lost his job and he's stuck for a bob, but there's no use in grumbling. He called today asking, what would you say? I was thinking of immigrating, and I know that you have been there too. Could you help my situation? Well, I said, it's true, you're 52 and you've never asked in his diamond. Why would you be going to soar your life without a bell in your bicycle? You'd miss the Cayleys in the hall, the dog and the piebald asses. You'd be better off sitting at home by the fire, drawing little men in the ashes. Living in the smoke, it is no joke, for the times they are a-changing. From Pakistan to far Japan, they come from every nation. Well, the Jews and Muslims, Quakers too, Shiites and neo-fascists. You'd be better off sitting at home by the fire, drawing little men in the ashes. And you'd miss the Cayleys in the hall, the dog and the piebald asses. You'd be better off sitting at home by the fire, drawing little men in the ashes. Dozen lads like you who thought they'd make a million, and they're back with their tails between their legs, sure they hardly have a shilling. You can't turn back the clock, old chap, or in the air build castles. You'd be better off sitting at home by the fire, drawing little men in the ashes. And you'd miss the Cayleys in the hall, the dog and the piebald asses. You'd be better off sitting at home by the fire, drawing little men in the ashes. And you'd miss the Cayleys in the hall, the dog and the piebald asses. You'd be better off sitting at home by the fire, drawing little men in the ashes. Thank you.
Well, so many of you are getting in touch online and we're delighted to hear from you. We want to say hello to Bernie Puddester and all the family tuned in Newfoundland on the coast of Canada that are tuned in as well. Declan and Trish in County Waterford, delighted you're having a fantastic night. Matt and Bridget in Kilkenny, we're all looking forward to being back with you really, really soon in the live entertainment. Also want to say hello to all the girls that are dancing up in Belfast tonight. We're delighted you're having a ball as well. So keep your requests and dedications coming into us. And again, we are here tonight thanks to the Department of Tourism, Culture, Arts, Gaeltacht, Sport and Media for supporting the Willie Clancy Festival Week. And we're here with our country night and we're delighted to be here. And indeed, for over 25 years I'm involved in Irish country music, and this year has been a very, very special year for us. Looking back over the years, there are certain places that I loved being and loved travelling and loved working, and one of the highlights of my life was getting a chance to tour with the late, great Don Williams. So this is a little tribute of his songs, especially for you tonight. You play Skull on my finger. You brought love like I've never known. You gave life to our children and to me a reason say hello this time to everybody tuned in out in Vilamoura in Portugal. We're looking forward to seeing you next year in May from the 15th to the 22nd. Lots happening out there. We're delighted to hear from all our friends throughout all the nursing homes in Ireland as well, particularly to St. Teresa's Nursing Home, all the residents that are tuned in this evening. Delighted you're having such a lovely night as well. Another highlight down through the years was a chance to work and tour with the great Bellamy Brothers, and this is a song you all know. So we want to see you waving your hands no matter where you are in the world. Let's get your hands waving with us here tonight. Everybody, come on. Yee-hoo! Everybody! There's a reason for the sunshine in the sky, and there's a reason why I'm feeling so high. Must be the season when the love light shines all around us. So let that wonder turn you deep inside and send you under where your love can't hide, and feel the thunder as it warms your face. You can't hold back. Everybody, hands in the air. So let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love flow through the smallest of dreams, and let your love flow. And you'll know what I mean. It's the reason. And let your love fly like a bird on the wing, and let your love find you through all living things, and let your love shine. And you'll know what I mean. It's the reason. I can see you dancing, hands in the air. There's a reason for the sunshine in the sky, and there's a reason why I'm feeling so high. Must be the season when the love light shines all around us. So let that feeling turn you deep inside and send you reeling where your love can't hide, and then go stealing through the moonlit night with your lover. Everybody! So let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love flow through the smallest of dreams, and let your love flow. And you'll know what I mean. It's the reason. And let your love fly like a bird on the wing, and let your love find you through all living things, and let your love shine. And you'll know what I mean. It's the reason. Thank you so much. You're in great form out there. I could hear you all. I could absolutely hear every one of you. And I want you to do one more little thing with me as well before we bring on our next guest. I want to see one hand in the air tonight. One hand. That's it. One hand. Now I want to see the second hand in the air. And with the beat of the drum, we want to hear you put them together for us here tonight. Everybody, all over the world, we're here live from Spanish Point in the beautiful Armada Hotel. Will this circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, I was standing at my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw that on with us. Are you ready? On your own. Oh, this little light of mine. Everybody, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine. Sing it with me at home. Let it Thank you so much indeed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now is the time for our next artist to be brought on, and this man is a legend. Over 32 years performing in Irish country music. He's one of our dearest members of our country music family. He's a legend. You love him. Put your hands together for Declan Nerney!
hello to all our viewers at home, and I hope that you're all enjoying the show. And I could ask you to put your hands together. I wouldn't be able to see you, but what a tremendous job that Trudi has done here tonight. And put your hands together at home here, and we will in the studio here as well, of the Great Armada Hotel for the wonderful job she has done. And also the great special guest there, PJ. The great PJ himself there, sung fantastic songs, and I'm a great fan of his all the years down the line. Here's a few of my own songs here, and I'm going to sing for you along with the boys here. Three-Way Love Affair. 1, 2, 3. The one I'm with a lad I don't love, but she won't set me free. The one I want, I can't help, yeah, that's what tortures me. Doesn't seem to care. Won't someone help me to this tragic three-way love affair? When I was young, I fell in love. I thought my love was true. But we got wed and settled down like lovers often do. As we lived our lives together, things started to go wrong. Now I'm right back where I started, broken hearted all alone. Here we go now. If I knew then what I know now, I'd be a wiser man. But there would be no misery in this crazy world of mine. Without the one I really love, this pain hard to bear. If someone help me to this tragic three-way love affair. All right now. As I lie alone in bed each night, I'll think, what can I do? If I could only hold her tight, she'd know my love was true. I'd reach out for to touch her, oh alas, she's not there. Here's someone help me to this tragic three-way love affair. Here we go now. If I knew then what I know now, I'd be a wiser man. Well, there would be no misery in this crazy world of mine. Without the one I really love, oh, this pain hard to bear. If someone help me to this tragic three-way love affair. Someone help me to this tragic three-way love affair. Yeah, there's the old three-way love affair, one of our more popular songs, I suppose, and always requested, written by a man called Henry McMahon. And Henry was the famous mainliners, Big Tom on the mainliners. He was the band leader for all of their very successful years, and many successful years had they. And so much so that the next little medley of songs I'm going to do, everybody knows I like vintage machinery and vintage stuff. I also like the people of the past as well, and the people who have got us here, most of all. Very important to always remember how we got here, the bus that brought us here. But the bus that brought us here in musical terms, some of the greats have gone to their eternal reward, and we always remember them in song, and we always remember, particularly here tonight in the Spanish Armada and County Clare, we're going to remember four of the greats who have passed on and left a legacy, a massive legacy of music. The first man is Big Tom. decorated with primroses. In the memory of a loved one passed away. Shall I ne'er see more gentle mother in the fields where the wild flowers grow? I am crying for the loss I can't recover. Neath yon willow lies my gentle mother love. On behalf of another of the greats was a fellow County Longford man called Larry Cunningham, and this was one of Larry's greatest hits. Last night I had a pleasant dream. I woke up with a smile. I dreamt that I was back again in dear old Erin's I thought I saw the Gallon's banks in her valley down below. It was my lovely Leitrim where the Shannon waters flow. I travelled far to these great lands, from the east unto the west. But of all the islands I've seen, I love my own the best. And if ever I return again, there's one place I will go. It would be to lovely Leitrim where the Shannon waters flow. Up ahead, lads. I had the pleasure of being in this man's band. The next gentleman I'm going to sing with, or sing about, for a lot of years, then he come from County Tyrone, Dungannon, the great Gene Stewart. On the wings of a snow white dove, he sends his pure sweet love, a sign from above. On the wings of a dove, when troubles surround us, when evil comes, the body grows weak, the trouble goes numb. When these things beset us, he doesn't forget us. He sends down his love, on the wings of a dove. Sing with me, everybody. On the wings of a snow white dove, he sends his pure sweet love, a sign from above. On the wings of a dove. Only recently, in the last 12 months, the great legend Brian Call passed off, and he left a great legacy of music as well. And great sadness, because I was in his band for 8 years, and we toured all of Ireland, England, Scotland, Wales, and the USA. And as we said in the song, the Marquee, and from Rish, I owe a lot to Brian Call for what I am today. This was one of Brian's big ones. Johnny was born in a mansion down in the county of Clare. Rosie was born by the roadside somewhere in County Kildare. Destiny brought them together on the road near Killorglin one day. Neath her bright tasty shawl she was singing, she stole her young heart away. For she sang me tonight by the campfire, come with me over the hill. Let us be married tomorrow, please let me whisper I will. stop and stare. Harry'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was raised on the roads of Kildare. He'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was raised on the roads of Kildare. There you are to our great legends who have passed off to the great hall in the sky, and we'll always remember them. And each night as we go out to play, with God's help, when we get back to full force, we'll always remember those great artists. Anyway, here we go. This time we're going to do probably one of my more popular little ones, and you can clap your hands and clap your head and whatever you want to do at home there. And we'd like to thank everybody here at the fabulous Armada Hotel here in Spanish Point. And we had a wonderful day here today. It's a beautiful amenity, and if you're ever going on a little excursion for yourself, head this direction here, because you couldn't be in a better part of the country, or in the west, as they say here. So fair play to everybody concerned, and also to Trudi, who done a fantastic job tonight, and PJ as well here. So this one is called Stop the World and Let Me. Stop the world and let me up. I'm tired of going round and round, and I played a game of love and lost. Hey, stop the world and let me up. My dreams have shattered, don't you see? Oh, you no longer care for me. I miss the wonder of your kiss. Oh, how could you leave me here like this? Hey, stop the world and let me up. I'm tired of going round and round. I played a game of love and lost. Hey, stop the world and let me up. Here we go with Ryan. That's here for the Ryan Turner Band. Ryan on the keyboards, John on the drums, and Martin on the steel guitar. Yay! My dreams have shattered, don't you see? Oh, you no longer care for me. I miss the wonder of your kiss. Oh, how could you leave me here like this? Sing it, everybody. Hey, stop the world and let me up. I'm tired of going round and round. I played a game of love and lost. Hey, stop the world and let me. Oh, stop the world and let me up. I'm tired of going round and round. I played a game of love and lost. Hey, stop the world and let me up. Bap, bap, bap. Hey, stop the world and let me up. Whoa, there you are. Stop the world and let me off. There you are.
Declan Nerney, ladies and gentlemen. Declan, that was just incredible. What a performance tonight. I'm sure you're super excited about getting out in 2022 and going back to normal. We're getting there bit by bit, aren't we?
We're getting there bit by bit, and fair play to the scientists and the people who are doing all the great research and making sure we're going the right side of the line. And it is wonderful. It's absolutely fantastic to be here tonight and to be back out doing what we enjoy and what the people enjoys.
And what a setting, Declan. I don't think I ever saw Declan Nerney on stage where the beautiful ocean and the waves are lapping behind you. An incredible setting here in the Armada Hotel in Spanish Point.
I thought you said you were going to never see me swimming in
We're waiting for that after the show.
I forgot my tugs.
Declan, your fans all over the world, will you please sing one more before we finish up here this evening?
Round and up and down, you got to get up in the morning.
That's it, Declan Nerney!
Lovely. her shoes. Don't have to deny it. Well, a mum can't sleep, she hears her creep into the bedroom yawning. As she jumps up to bed, she shakes her head. Where you gone this time of the morning, eh? All round and round, up and down, the wheel of life keeps turning. When the day goes by, I wish I had never got up in the morning. There's old Willie Hewitt, him 62. You ought to see him dancing. When he sees short skirts, he's a queer old flirt. He still does a bit of romancing. I asked him once how he was so fit. I never seen him yawning. He sang porridge, punch, sports for your lunch. You gotta get up in the morning. All round and round, up and down, the wheel of life keeps turning. When the day goes by, I wish I had never got up in the morning. Now me and my band, we travel this land. We often cross the water. There were shouts galore in the Gaeltacht. We were called to do an encore, so we just keep on singing our songs. News we keep learning, and now we get on late. We must relate. We gotta get up in the morning. All round and round, up and down, the wheel of life keeps turning. When the day goes by, I wish I had never got up in the morning. Round and round, up and down, the wheel of life keeps turning. When the day goes by, I wish I had gotta get up in the morning. Thank you very much. God bless you all, and thank you very much.
What a fantastic evening we have had here at the beautiful Armada Hotel right here in Spanish Point in County Clare. You got to make your way down here if you haven't already been here. We've had a fantastic night. I want to first of all say a huge, huge thank you to Conor Crimmins, who invited us all to be here tonight. I want to thank the Burke family, particularly Claire, for all her kindness down through the years at the Willie Clancy Festival. Also want to thank the fantastic production crew, lighting, sound. They've just made it so easy for us as live performance to be performing again. And what about a huge round of applause for the musicians up here on stage as well. Ryan and John and Martin doing an incredible job all night here tonight. Fantastic. I can hear the claps from home. But indeed, nothing would have happened here tonight unless the support of the Department of Tourism, Culture, Arts, Gaeltacht, Sport and Media, and Minister Catherine Martin, who's been so supportive to the live entertainment industry. We want to thank you for that. It's been a great night. We look forward to seeing you soon again. In the meantime, for myself, Trudi Lalor, and PJ Murrihy, and Declan Nerney, and everybody here at the Armada Hotel here in Spanish Point, keep on keeping it country. Good night.